There have been some exciting new coins released and revealed this month.
We visited Manchester for our first ever live event of the year and hosted our first live Q&A video.
And our updated mintage figure charts expose the rarest, commemorative and definitive UK coins to look out for.
I'm Yasmin.
And I'm Rachel, and welcome to our Change Checker video newsletter for February.
So I guess the first thing we need to talk about is the release of 2019 dated A to Z 10p's.
Very exciting.
Really, really exciting. So the Royal Mint have confirmed that 2.1 million of these coins will be going into circulation. So they will be,
same designs, won't they, as
exactly
last
the
year?
same designs, but just with the 2019 date on the Queen's Head side. So I think there will be people looking out for both. So trying to collect a full set of 2018 10p's, which we already know is so hard. And now maybe, you know, serious collectors maybe be looking for
the 2019
a complete
set as
of
well.
2019
That would
coins.
be incredible, wouldn't it? Because they are so hard to find. To have two sets, it's just
Definitely.
really good going. But I'll certainly be looking out for some of these new coins. I know it's been really hard to come across the 2018 ones, so it'll be interesting to see how many of you actually find these 2019 ones in your chain.
Yeah, so they should be entering circulation from the 26th of February. So hopefully in the next few days, few weeks, you should be able to start seeing them in your change. But it's really exciting, I think. It's a good idea that they've decided to reissue them because there just wasn't enough, were there, in circulation.
It means more people now have the chance to actually find these coins and
Absolutely.
complete their collection. So, I mean, we had our live event this month, and I think quite a few people there have been struggling to find the last one or two. So this gives them that chance now to come across the coins in their change.
And they haven't confirmed whether there will be more, so for example, 2020 dated 10p coins. At the moment it is just 2019 dated, but it's exciting, isn't it?
It's good news,
yeah, definitely.
So back in November, we were really excited to hear that there would be a Gruffalo 50p released this year, and all of our excitement has paid off because the Gruffalo is finally being released this month.
Incredible. Silver and gold completely sold out
within hours.
Within hours on launch day. It's the fastest selling UK 50p, so the only way to own the Gruffalo 50p now is to buy it in brilliant uncirculated quality.
And that's because it's not actually going into circulation, is it, this coin?
No, unfortunately not. But if you want the Gruffalo 50p, you're going to want it in the best possible condition anyway.
Yeah. So it makes for a really special keepsake, doesn't it? When
yeah,
it's in that
definitely.
quality?
So it's definitely, I would say, as popular as Peter Rabbit.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think the book characters have been really strong, haven't they, since the Peter Rabbit series. So to see Julia Donaldson's classic story brought to life, it's really, really lovely.
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely popular with parents, children. You know, everyone knows the Gruffalo. And I can't believe that it's been 20 years since the book.
No, that's crazy.
I know. But yeah, so the Gruffalo 50p, it's finally revealed. The design is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't added one to your collection yet, make sure you head over to changechecker.org. Because you need one of those in your collection, definitely. So on to a slightly different style of 50p. Stephen Hawking to be featured on a new 50p. So completely different from, you know, the Gruffalo, Peter Rabbit, that sort of thing. But we revealed this in our blog a couple of weeks ago. The Royal Proclamation came out and it said a new 50p was coming out. The Royal Mint was going to issue it. It would feature Stephen Hawking on it, and it celebrates obviously the life of him, and he's actually, well, he will feature on the coin within a year of his death. Which is really unusual, isn't it? It's only ever been done by for two other people, so Winston Churchill and the Queen Mother are the only two other people to have a coin issued within a year of their death, so he could join the likes of them and go down in history as someone who's obviously so influential. The Royal Mint see as being really important and featuring them on a coin. Yeah, definitely. So it's not available to order yet, but if you want to keep up to date, register your interest on our blog, and then as soon as it's available to order, we'll be letting everyone know. The sixth coin in the Queen's Beast series has now been released. So this month we saw the Yale of Beaufort, and that features the mythical beast. It's kind of a goat-like creature, isn't it? Interesting design. What do you think of it? It's not my favourite from the 6 coins from the Queen's Beast series so far, but I guess it has to be on there,
It
doesn't
has
it?
to, yeah.
Designed by Jody Clark again, so he designs all the coins in the series, and he does the Queen's head, so the obverse, and then obviously the reverse as well. But it's one for traditional collectors, I guess, people that collect £5. And
there's going to be 10 in the series overall, aren't there? So the heraldic beasts. So we've had the Black Bull of Clarence, the Red Dragon of Wales, Unicorn of Scotland, Lion of England, and the Falcon of Plantagenets, and now the Yell of Beaufort to add to that collection. So it'll be exciting when the whole series is complete.
Yeah,
you can have all 10 of those coins.
Nice to see them all alongside each other. I think that's
definitely.
when the collection will really come together. But yeah, if you haven't seen that coin so far, make sure you go and check out our blog. All the information that you need is over at changechecker.org. So if you popped down to see us in Manchester Arndale Shopping Centre last week, then thanks for coming. We had a brilliant time. There were so many of you.
Really busy.
Yeah, and I think we managed to swap quite a lot of coins. And there was, obviously it was half term, so we got to see a lot of junior change checkers, which was great as well.
I think they were really excited actually to see the coins and start off their collection.
Yeah, and it was great because we had a limited supply of the Gruffalo 50p's with us as well, and to be able to show people that hadn't seen it yet, that was a really, really good feeling, just seeing their faces
like a brand new coin.
Yeah. So we put a little wrap-up video together for our live swap event, so go and check it out. You might spot yourself in there if you came to visit us. But we're looking forward to doing the next one. No plans yet, but as soon as we have information on the next location, we'll be sure to let you know.
Earlier this month, we went live on Facebook and YouTube to answer all of your numismatics questions. So it's the first time we've done a live video like that, a live Q&A, and we had loads of people asking questions.
Yeah. We did have a little bit of a technical issue to begin with, but I think hopefully we can
be forgiven for that.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we answered all the questions that you asked and wanted to find out. We're going to be planning on doing another one at some point.
So let us know if you've got any questions. We'll let you know when the next one's out, and we'd look forward to hearing what you want to know about and hopefully answering all of your questions. Now, we wouldn't normally create mintage charts that show the commemorative and the definitive figures side by side because it is a lot of information, but in our recent blog we've decided to have a look at all of the coins, commemorative and definitive, so that you can see which ones are actually rarest, and I think you'll be surprised by some of the definitive figures actually.
Yeah, so obviously definitive coins are the boring ones, I guess. So they would be, for 50p's for example, you've got the seated Britannia, and then you've got the part of the Royal Shield. And they're issued basically every year, aren't they? So you expect them to be, to have high mintage figures. But the blog looks at, compares them side by side and sort of the numbers that you can expect. And yeah, as you say, there is one in there that stands out, isn't there?
Definitely. So have a look at the 50p charts to see which one that is. And also the £2. I think it probably comes as no surprise actually that the 2015 Britannia does have a very, very low mintage figure, and it's actually joint third rarest £2 coin in circulation. So it's got the same mintage figure as the Navy's, it's 650,000. And if you found that coin, you're very, very lucky. The Britannia £2 is the new definitive, but in 2015 not many of the coins were actually issued.
Yeah, so make sure you go and head over to our blog to take a look at all the figures, because sometimes it's worth looking out for the definitives in your change, because you might find something quite interesting. So each month seems to be getting more and more exciting, and I think the release of the Gruffalo was a real hit in February.
Definitely, and I can't wait to see what March will bring. So make sure you stay tuned for next month's newsletter to catch up on everything from the world of coin collecting.
Thanks for joining us.